Welcome to this week's Tuesday Tip. It is the Big 5-0, the 50th Tuesday Tip. And with it, we're going to come up with a really big announcement. Joe and I are officially retiring. We're going to pass the torch off to Coach Jordana.
Hi, fellow swimmers.
Here.
I will be coaching you. We will be doing 25 each day.
25?
Yeah.
Hold it the entire time.
Oh! Watch it!
Nothing happened.
You're fired.
Okay, anywho.
Do you have any tip for today?
For fly, like, try to get a narrow, point with your hands. Like.
Great. Thanks, Jordana. Surely somebody's looking to pick you up, right?
Oh, whatever.
Maybe we'll postpone retirement. Maybe till 100. Maybe till 100. That's on us. We need to be teaching you guys how to teach, you know? Is this anything?
Mm-hmm.
Over the weekend, myself, Coach Chris, went to the Central States Swim Clinic, which is basically like a fancy swim conference where coaches can go and learn from other great elite coaches like Bob Bowman, Anthony Nesti, and other folks who are involved in the sport. And over the weekend, we wanted to take some notes and then bring back to you guys 3 tips that we thought were really important and are kind of sticking in our brains as stuff that we want to keep thinking about moving forward. One of the first things that we've been really talking about a lot on the staff is the concept in freestyle of having a gallop in your stroke where we stay on one side longer than the other, sort of swim with that sort of cadence, versus being fully balanced where both hands take just the same amount of time out front in our stroke, just having a very even stroke. Sort of one thing that we observed over the weekend was that folks who are galloping have the tendency to be losing some grip on the water, but more often we were also seeing folks who are doing that long wait out here are getting really low in the water before they're actually pulling themselves forward. You might be like the 1% of person who has a gallop stroke where you're still able to be efficient with it, and if you are, it's awesome. And we're not here to say that you can't get away with a good gallop stroke, but for most people, we're probably looking to instead stay balanced, stay high in the water as much as we possibly can.
Over the last weekend, Coach Joe and myself went to the coaches clinic, and there we met Dr. Alan Goldberg, who had given a presentation about the difference between your front brain and your hind brain. What he's referring to is like your conscious versus your subconscious. What you're actively thinking about, your front brain, it only does you a lot of harm. Thinking is for practice. You should never really be at a competition or a swim meet thinking too much about your strategic plan for each race. If you spend time thinking about what you're going to be doing in that race, thinking about how you feel that water, getting that early catch and all this stuff, you're not thinking about the race. You're not enjoying, you're not in the moment, you're not there. Which is when he brings up hindbrain. The hindbrain is that Olympian, when you're simply enjoying the race, relying on your muscle memory, relying on all of your thinking over the past season. Thinking is for practice time. It's not for a meet. I would suggest giving a strategic race plan of every single race, and then that's it. Just keeping it simple, enjoying, having fun.
One thing that we got to hear from the great Bob Bowman about over the weekend, he got to talk for like an hour or so about underwater dolphin kicking, which is, as a lot of people have kind of figured out over the last 10 or so years, basically the 5th stroke in swimming. It's incredibly important that everybody is a capable dolphin kicker. Your butterfly kick should remain within your silhouette. So the sort of path that your body carves from the hands all the way down to your feet, that's basically where you want the outer reaches of your kick to hit, right? So we don't want our feet flying way up, way down, where we're causing more drag than we're causing power in that kick. But letting that kick sort of stay within a slightly tighter frame, but using our core, using our hips to still get some pop and some power, keep that water on the top of your foot and the bottom of your foot without getting too big with that kick.
Thanks for watching this week's Tuesday Tip. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it in the comments section or shoot us a DM on Instagram, however you want to do it. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Tell you as a college coach that, if they're not doing underwaters pretty well, we're not recruiting them.